Whatever floats your little heart.
That is not how either of those sayings go.
You say tomato, I say tomato.
No,
Let's do this.
All right, let's do it. Let's end this dry spell, Matt, of 2 weeks without recording, and welcome everybody to Puzzle 42 of Guy Party Podcast. I am one of your hosts who is currently sick, Al Broody, and on the other half of the country there, Matt's holding up a card. Ooh, he is
I'm Matt.
That person. Those 4 letters. Well, I'm sorry, 3 letters, but one's a duplicate. Matty Brook Daddy.
That's me.
Coming to you from PA. I'm from Wyoming here now, and we are Guy Party Podcast. Hit us up on Instagram at guy_party_pod, guyparty91@gmail.com if you guys want to send us any questions or comments or whatever. Do you have a YouTube channel thingy up there, Matt?
Yeah, I think it's Guy Party. I don't know.
Guy Party. Check it out. YouTube.
Probably
like,
find us
subscribe,
somewhere.
whatever. Give a watch, comment, whatever. And of course, just go to our website, guypartypod.com. Excuse me. And you can watch the audio versions. I'm sorry.
Watch the audio versions. All right. We are on it tonight. Watching audio versions. I don't remember what I said. Just
I mean, I do have a face for radio. So
we started.
If that makes any sense. Yeah.
You have a face.
I'm sick.
That's one thing.
Huh?
You do have a face.
Yeah. Unlike some dudes in this book I'm reading, but anywho, I am currently sick, dude.
Yeah.
Hope you're feeling better. I'm getting over it now, but I'm still just a little fucking congested.
I think you said you were sick like last week or something.
I got sick like Tuesday night. And
just
it
a cold?
Bad, and it's like a head cold or something. I was achy and really like shivering Tuesday night, and then like 2 hours later I was hot and burning up, and then luckily I didn't have a fever since then, so it's been stuffed up and couldn't taste. I'm just starting to barely taste things now. It's not
that's
an
the worst
situation. I fucking hate that.
Yep.
Appetite.
I've been there.
We've all been there. I'm currently there, but anyway, I think it's getting better now, but
that's good.
Whatever. Yeah. How was your week, man? I knew you had
very busy.
Yeah.
I had a competition to set up for this past weekend at the gym. I am head at like in charge of, essentially. So for the past, I think we started. So right now we're recording Sunday the 17th.
Sorry, I meant to pause that.
We started. Me mute, but close enough. We started getting ready for it the night of the 6th, which was a Wednesday. And then I worked Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Had off Thursday, worked Friday, worked yesterday, which was Saturday. That's
so just
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So in 11 days, I worked 10. And in 12 days I worked 10 days, essentially. So this week is going to be a very light week where I'm going to just kind of relax and not work super hard because I was very stressed out and very tired at the end of it. So,
well, how'd it go though? Otherwise, like,
I mean, overall wise, everything went smoothly. There was no really any issues or anything on my end of anything that I was in charge of or had to control. So everything went smoothly on my end. So my boss was like, you did a good job. You kicked ass this week.
Here's a raise.
Make sure you take a day off. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I wish my boss told me that. They don't. They say, oh, you're sick? Could you still come in and do this tomorrow for me?
See, the one thing is, though, with my job being a route setter, I put out the product for the gym, essentially. So if we're not on our A game, it's gonna show, unfortunately. So if we're not in the best of shape, we get told don't come in because it's not gonna come out well.
You're fucking up, dog.
So, yeah.
Yes, sir. Well, that's good though.
But
what have you been playing?
What have I been playing? I finished Resident Evil 2 Claire's second run. So like I still have to play one of Claire's stories and the Leon campaign with that.
Okay.
So I'm excited to eventually get through that. I don't know if I'll stream it or not. I'm still undecided. But I started up We Happy Few.
We Happy Few, yeah. I saw you posted on that.
Yeah,
I have no idea what the fuck that is. So please enlighten me.
So apparently what it seems like is you're in a society where everyone takes like pills called joy to make the life seem not as shitty.
We need some of that in real life.
Yeah, but like it takes it like to an extent, like, and like your guy kind of stops taking them, and then like, you know, shit starts going down, and you're trying to like escape, and I think find your brother. It seems like, you know, typical, you know,
typical drug addicted finding your brother story. You know, dime a dozen.
But it's funny because like the way the pills work, it's in the very beginning of the game. It's within like the first like 10 minutes. So I wouldn't really call it a spoiler, but like you're like, oh yeah, you know, hit this pinata, and they give you like a stick, and you go to hit the pinata, and like you hit it, and then there's like you see blood on your hands, and it ends up being like a dead rat or something. And it's just like, because that's what joy does, is it like also affects just kind of like what you see, and it changes things into other things, I guess. I don't know, it's fucking weird.
So it's hallucinogenic too?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
I don't know.
I guess you need to mask all the shit.
Yeah.
Yep. Interesting.
So I'm excited to kind of hopefully start working through that. And then outside of that, I think the only thing I've really been playing is 7 Days to Die with my buddies, where essentially it's just a crafting survival scavenging game. And
nice.
Normally like so it's every 7 days, like a big horde comes at night, and you guys survive the horde, and like we're building up this big concrete base, which we've done before.
Yeah,
but right now we have to wait for the concrete to be made, which is like the biggest, like it takes like time to make. So like you get the resources, you put it in a cement mixer, and it takes like this long to make one concrete thing, and we need like thousands.
How many do you need? I
need
15 concrete, please.
We need thousands of these concrete buckets. So what I've been doing in it is we set up our normal base just on top of like a motel building. And like we've done it in the past where like that's where we always like base up. And like, you know, we get wooden layers, or we take the floor, and then we build walls and like windows around it. Well, like this server that we've been doing, I've just been going ham with making the house. Like I'm making windows, I'm making roofs, you know, it's like a 3-story building on top of a motel right now, where it's like you can look down from the top and see the ground floor, and it's like, you know, like open and stuff. And I've gone as far as starting to paint and like make it look like not wood inside, so like a carpet and a tile floor and ugly orange wallpaper.
You can do that?
Yeah, you can find paint and paint things to be different textures. So I'm also
15
like
15 concretes and 3 paint.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally what it is. It's like I need 1 paint per square meter. So it's like, all right, well, I need to go out and collect cotton, chrysanthemum, and goldenrod. Get a bottle of murky water, put that in chemistry station, make 50 paint buckets, use the 50 paint buckets to make, you know, God knows what.
Jesus.
But it's funny because like the 2 buddies I'm playing with, Derek and Seth, you know, Seth right now is like making the wall and like structuring the wall for our base, like for our 7th day. And I think Derek is like out like scavenging like for resources and stuff. I'm being an interior decorator.
You doing the women's work?
Essentially. And every so often someone will come up and be just like, got a present for you, and they'll just drop it in a box, and I'll look at it, and it will be like a faucet or like a water cooler, and it's like, all right, gotta find out where to put this now.
Awesome.
Gonna have to find a spot. But I'm having a blast playing out with them. You know, we're joking around.
That's fun. Cool.
I think that's pretty much it. What about you,
dude? Even if I was gonna buy a gaming PC, just for hypothetically, even if I was, I would still be only playing by myself, because you guys have your games that you've played for so long that I wouldn't.
Well, here's the thing.
A, to bring you down. B, to be so far behind to not know what the fuck is going on. And C, just like it would just be so much of catch up that I wouldn't even enjoy it.
Well, here's the thing. Like 7 Days to Die, it just had like a big update a couple weeks ago. So like when we got in it, like we knew like the basics of the game of like, all right, we want to do this, 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 and this. Like we had a plan. But the past 2 or 3 big updates they've done, they've restructured like the skill system and what you need to make certain things. So it's like, all right, like, is this still valuable? Is this what we want to go? Is this how we want to do the skills? Like, it's like we'll sit there at points in like early game. Sometimes at night we'll just be sitting on a roof for like half an hour with nothing to do. So we'll just like go through our skill trees and be like, all right, one person should focus on this, one person should focus on this, one person should focus on this, and etc.
But still, I would have no idea.
So yes, it would be a little bit harder, but like at the same time, like especially in that game, an extra set of hands can be a huge help.
I can help paint.
Yeah, exactly. Or you can just be going out and getting me stuff to make paint. Or like,
what are you doing? I'm collecting chrysanthemum.
Our buddy,
chrysanthemum, whatever the fuck it is.
We've cut down, like, you cut down trees and you get seeds for it. We've cut down enough trees that we had like 500 seeds. And Derek originally placed them all like right next to the base, and we're like, all right, cool. Like, you know, wood is right there if we need to get wood. And then our frames started dropping because the trees just kill your frames, and they just drop to like 15 frames a second. We're like, all right, Derek. And like our buddies had found the chainsaw, and we're like, here's a chainsaw. Go cut down all the trees. Cut them somewhere else. Just go plant a bunch of trees somewhere else, and then we can go cut them down if we need them later. But just not near the base.
Makes sense.
It's like we all have our own little jobs, which is nice.
Man, my voice is so nasally. But
yeah, a little bit.
Yes. Anywho.
But yeah, we're having a fucking blast playing that.
Anything else though? Outside of gaming and work?
I've been reading comics.
Oh, that's interesting.
No? I'm catching up on a lot of Deadpool stuff right now because I haven't really read Deadpool in a while. So I'm reading through that, which is pretty funny. Go figure.
Of course.
Yeah, and just slowly grinding out the DC stuff as they come out.
Yeah. Getting physical copies still?
For DC, yes.
Gotcha.
And Deadpool, like with Marvel, even though we have the Marvel Unlimited, there's like certain Marvel runs I will pick up, like Deadpool, because I already have almost a full shelf of Deadpool. It's like, might as well just keep going with that. Like if I see it, I'll pick it up. But like for the most part, anything else is just like, I'll just read it on Marvel Unlimited.
Yep.
But yeah, I think that's been it. Been drinking a lot of beer for you since you can't drink it.
I haven't had anything in a month and a half.
Yeah, I've had a lot.
That's good. Hope it's like craft beer, not like just Yuengling.
I mean, it's been a mix between Yuengling, Corona, Fat Tire.
Fat Tire's good.
And
Victory Brewing Company is right here in Fort Collins.
Yeah, I feel like I remember hearing Fat Tires out west because I remember our buddy Derek first had it out there and liked it. But no, tonight I am drinking Victory
35 minutes from me.
Headwater.
Good. That's pretty good. It's just a Pilsner, right?
It's a refreshing boldly. It looks like BOLDLY. I'm gonna hold a not open can up so that way I don't spill any. Yes, I don't know if it's gonna focus.
I can't see that now. Nah.
Yeah, the camera isn't focusing, but it looks like BOLDLY hopped ale.
Ah, okay.
Nice. I mean, I don't know. It's good. I got it for free, so I'm definitely not gonna complain about it.
Boldly Hopdale, I guess.
Yeah, I got it for free. This isn't a sponsorship, by the way. I just can get free beer occasionally.
Yeah,
and when I do, I take it. Especially Victory. Victory is good beer.
Victory is good beer. I like their what the hell is it called?
Golden Monkey, Dirt Wolf, Hop Devil.
Hop Devil, yeah. Dirt Wolf's all right.
They're a local company for me, actually. They their beer about maybe not even an hour from where I am.
Yeah, that's what Fat Tire is. Fat Tire in Odell.
Mm-hmm.
It's just right down the road. But I've yet to go to the brewery for or New Belgium.
Well, you can't right now because you're getting in shape for
trying to get in shape.
Trying. Yeah, me too. Me too. You want to hit some news?
No, I didn't even talk about my week, dog.
I thought we talked about your week when we talked about you being sick.
Well, okay, so I've been sick.
But you've been gaming.
I've been gaming a lot, but I've only been playing one game. And then it's still Breath of the Wild. And it is still so good. And I'm still having so much fun. But I've unlocked all the divine beasts.
I was going to ask how far you were.
Yep. I got all the divine beasts, and I just got the Master Sword
Yes. You texted me.
No, 2 nights ago.
I think you texted me the other day where you said you had enough hearts. You didn't say anything else. You're just like, had enough hearts.
I woke up and I was just like, oh, we're gonna. Oh, I can text Matt. I had enough hearts because I was up to like 2 in the morning.
Did you look up where to get the Master Sword, or did you just stumble across it?
No, when I did the last divine beast, Redania in Goron City.
That was the last one you did.
That was the last one I did, yeah. Because I didn't get the Flamebreaker outfit for a while. Mm-hmm. So I kept going there and kept fucking dying immediately. So
I mean, there's a way you can craft like flame resistant or heat resistant.
I talked to somebody,
a guy that talks about getting salamanders or something. Yeah.
The fireproof lizards.
Yeah.
But you needed a flameproof elixir before you got there. So I went to the one place at the stable, or about 3, and just went up and did the mission. So no. So after I did the Redania one, I talked to the chief of the Gorons. And he's just like, oh, by the way, now that you have some free time, like,
I think when I originally did it,
sword that seals the darkness.
I think when I originally did it, I looked up to see how I get the Master Sword. So I got it, I think, with 1 or 2 divine beasts left.
Oh, you could?
Yeah, you can get that thing you can get that thing before you beat any divine beast if you have enough hearts. You need I think it's like you need 13 or 14 hearts. 13.
I looked it up afterwards because I was like, I was curious because I was almost dead. I was like, should I stop holding A? Nah, fuck it. But I had like, I think I had 1 heart left, so I have 14. But I almost have a full ring of extra stamina too. So not bad.
Nice.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna just keep chugging along with that. I want to get the Dark Tunic now that I can.
Dark Tunic
from Kilton.
I didn't put a whole lot of time into this game after I beat it, so I don't know what that is.
In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, when you play as Breath of the Wild Link, and you go and you're the black guy, like the black shadowy figure with like the red eyes. If you scroll through the colors,
my Switch is upstairs, but I'm going to be playing it later because my buddy is coming over. I'll have to look at them, but
look it up.
Is it kind of similar to like the Shadow Link in Water Temple of Ocarina of Time?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
You're just a shadow of yourself. You're just like kind of like a charcoal grayish person, and you have like red eyes. Yeah. So I want to get that from one of the guys, Kilton. I don't know if you ever met him.
Where's he at?
He's all over. You got to meet him kind of northwest portion of the map at first, and then like
I might have met him at
he's
one
a
point.
weird fucking dude. You remember?
Did you run? Oh fuck! What are they called? The like ninja clan that attacks you constantly.
What about them?
Did you run into them
all the time? The guys who disappear and appear again.
Yeah, and they're like red.
Yeah, and they float in the air and shoot the fucking bow arrows at you. Yeah, what about them?
Did I tell you about the one? Annoying. Yeah, they are. Did I tell you about the one that I ran into? I don't know if I ever told you this because I might not have told you.
Nope.
There's one time I was playing in the game, and I'm just running across the land, and like I ran into this guy, and I'm like, oh, I'll go up and talk to him, and I start talking to him, and is there a bug in your room or something?
No, I'm working on the house, and I'm trying to I'm noticing things now. That's like, sorry,
but yeah, I'm talking to him. He's like, yeah, you know, I got these really awesome bananas. You know, they're not your standard bananas. Do you want some? I was like, all right. So like I go to buy them, and they're like, it would be 999 rupees. I'm like,
fuck that.
Wait a minute. I'm like, these bananas, knowing Nintendo, these bananas could be something special. Like, you never know. It could be something useful or special or cool. And I was like,
you got fucked.
I was like, I'm gonna pass. I'll wait. I'll figure it out later. And I said no. He's a fucking ninja dude. And he turned into, like, he came out of the skies and was all in his like ninja garb and started attacking me. I was like, that little chicken fucker.
Motherfucker.
Fucking almost took
you for all your worth.
Yeah, he almost took so much money from me.
Dude, it's hard to get rupees in that game.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a while. But no, I finally just beat everybody.
Nice.
Beat every dude.
Divine Beast.
I think I know what you're talking about. They were fucking easy. They were easy.
Oh, are you talking about like my complaint for after you beat the game?
Yeah.
No. That's not it. So like,
but dude, the Divine Beasts are very, very easy.
They're short, but
they're very short, but they're also very easy to figure out.
I've like, are you talking about when you face like the water blight cannons and stuff?
Cannons?
I think the first one gave me the most trouble, just because I didn't have a lot of hearts.
Which one?
The
first one?
I think it was water blight was the first one I fought.
Yeah, me too, because
I didn't have
that
a lot
seemed
of
to be the
hearts.
hardest one because you had to actually swim.
That, and you weren't like super well equipped necessarily the first time through, like, unless you are like, I'm not gonna touch that stuff until I, you know, go through and do a bunch of shrines and stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Like when I did it, I went in with like 4 hearts or 5 hearts. So like I was like, let's go.
Fuck it, let's do it live.
No, my complaint I will not tell you until the end of the game, but that is not it.
Okay.
But like I said, I think we said it before, or at least I've said it. Like the Divine Beasts feel short, but because of the fact that you have all these shrines just scattered throughout the world, it's like it's Divine Beasts are short, but like the shrines almost add like a temple outside the temple type thing.
Yeah, it's true. Some of them are hard. Some of them are really
we were talking about the other week where it's like there's one that took me 20 minutes to figure out, and I was like, oh, I didn't even see that. I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah, I took like maybe 20 minutes to figure it out yesterday. I was just like, okay, I have no fucking idea what I have to do. And then it turns out I just had to count something. I was like, God damn it.
Which one?
Look toward the sky, and the constellations are the key.
Yes. And there's torches on the side where it's like 1 torch, 2 torch, 3 torch, 4 torches.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That one I had to look up. And when I looked it up, I was like, okay. Oh, I'm fucking dumb.
Yeah. I just did the same thing. I was like, okay, wait, what? So I'm looking at the big square back there. I'm like, okay, this one over there is shaped that way. So it looks maybe about 3/4 of the way down. I'll put it in 4 or 3 or something. I was like, nope. Turns out you just have to count
how many are up there or something, right? Yeah.
And then, oh, there's 4. Put it in the 4th slot. Oh, there's 1. Put it in the 1st slot. Fuck.
Yeah.
It's just so simple. But again, it didn't click.
Yeah.
So anyway, but that stuff's fun.
I'm sure there's also shrines where like you or me or someone else figured out instantly, and someone else was just like, what do I do here?
Yeah. I remember like the one with like a ball would roll down and across, and like you had to stop it halfway somehow, but there was a waterfall behind it, so you just use the cryosis and stops it. And some of the stuff's simple, but I kind of forget that I have runes.
Sometimes it's all about timing too.
Timing, yeah, it is, but they're fun. I like the shrines. I just hate the major tests of strength. It's like, okay.
Oh, is that when you like fight like the little guardian dudes? Yeah, I don't like those ones.
With like 3,000 HP. Just like, God damn it. Like, I beat 15 of you. I don't need to beat another one right now, but whatever. But anyway, besides that, I did play a little bit of Oh my god, pre-sequel, Borderlands pre-sequel.
Oh.
Got a couple trophies in there.
Nice.
And about it.
That's actually one of the reasons I started up We Happy Few, is because like Resident Evil 2, I'm down to 16 achievements left, and like one is the 14,000 footprints or footsteps, and then like two of them are beaten on hardcore. That's gonna be so hard. And it's just like it's gonna be a grind to finish out the last couple or last 16 achievements, because it's read all files, which is just playing through the game, destroy all Mr. Raccoons, which is collectible, beat the game on hardcore mode with both characters, beat the game without using any recovery items, without opening the item box. Yeah, it's just like all annoying shit. So I'm just gonna have to you there? He's not there. This is awkward. I looked away for 1 second, and that's the face I got. I don't know if he can hear me. Oh, there you are.
Were you texting me?
I was about to text you. But yeah, it's all like it's all achievements. I was literally in the middle of talking. I looked over, and your face was just like you're about to sneeze.
Your face was frozen on mine.
All right.
I don't know.
But yeah, pretty much all the achievements I've left to get. That out. All the achievements I've left to get are just like annoying achievements.
Yeah, that seems like the 14,000 footstep one is going to be fucking atrocious.
It's truly going to be pull up a guide on one of the monitors and just look back and forth.
Or like a video, yeah, like a video.
It's gonna, yeah, or just be like, go here to here to here to here to here.
Beeline to the fucking lamp to your left.
The most annoying part is when fucking Mr. X chases you in the game, because it's like you're gonna have to be able to set it up so that way like you can manipulate, I guess, his AI to go around certain things, and it's gonna be fucking annoying.
Oh, what did I saw another GIF about him, and what's the girl's name?
It's either Ada or Claire.
Either one. I don't know who it was.
Probably Claire.
She was cycling through weapons as Mr. X was like walking over to her on like the library area or something.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she pulls out a bazooka and
he turns around.
Walks up and he just turns around and walks away.
So I've seen that GIF before, of not necessarily that case with the bazooka, but him just turning around. And I think it's because like you initially pull those bookcases over to fill in a gap. So I guess it's probably his AI just doesn't let him walk across it. Okay. So that's why he would just walk up to it and turn around and walk away. Because I've seen another GIF of someone else doing the same thing where he just turns around and walks away at the same spot. So I think it's just like an AI thing where it's like, if he gets to this point, turn around, walk away.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
So,
well, anywho,
but pre-sequel.
Played some pre-sequel, got some trophies, watched 3 movies this past 2 weeks. One of which was good. Two of which I will never get my time back. So I finally saw Mission Impossible Fallout.
Good. I've heard good things about it.
It was good.
I've heard good things about it.
Yeah. I just can't. I don't know if you see this, but I don't know why I put these together, but Derek reminds me of Henry Cavill a little bit. In the face.
I guess I could see it a little bit in the face.
A little bit.
Especially because our buddy Derek now has facial hair too. He usually has a beard going. So I can see that.
Especially in that movie because he's a little scruffy. But it was good. That was a good movie.
I've heard good things about it. I haven't seen the one before it yet, so I feel like I need to watch the Mission Impossible before I watch Fallout. What's that? Ghost Protocol?
All of them. No. Was it?
I think so. Isn't Fallout 6?
Look it up.
I'll look it up. Anyway, keep going.
I saw that. That was actually really good. Good action, good like plot twists and shit. So it definitely kept you on edge, and it was definitely worth the 2.5 hours.
So 4 was Ghost Protocol. 5 was Rogue Nation.
Rogue Nation, yeah.
And now I'm wondering what was the... Did I see Ghost Protocol? Who's the bad guy in Ghost Protocol?
Oh, dude, I have no idea.
Was that Oh, I have seen that. It's about
sure.
it's where with the Kremlin.
Yes.
I feel like I've seen that one.
Familiar?
3 is with Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's one I was originally thinking of.
Yep. And then Rogue Nation, what the fuck was that? Rogue Nation was he dove into like that big
I haven't seen it.
Hydroelectric dam or something. Yeah. Craziness. He almost drowned. But
I'll have to watch him. I have watched a couple episodes of Letterkenny. Just remember that.
Is that what you just texted me the other day? Like season 5. That's all you texted me.
So in all fairness, that night when I texted you, I was pretty drunk and really tired, and I fell asleep on the couch for about 4 hours, starting season 5.
Damn.
So I used it to let you know I was watching Letterkenny, and as a reminder, so when I picked it up the next day, because when I opened it up this morning, actually, I was on season 6, episode 3. If I didn't text you, I would not have known where I was. Hulu said I was on season 6, episode 3. So that's why I put season 5, because I was started in season 5 when I texted you.
Shit.
And I made it about 5 minutes into season 5 and passed out for 4 hours on the couch and woke up to the time sitting on the TV, just bouncing
back and forth.
Did
you get a corner? Did you get a corner?
I don't know. I just woke up. I was like, oh shit, turned it off and went to bed.
There you go.
So
yeah. So anyway, I saw Mission Impossible. Thumbs up. I watched 2 fucking Matt Damon movies.
Matt Damon.
They're both on Hulu. They're newer. Suburbicon and Downsizing.
I've heard of Downsizing. I don't think I've heard of Suburbicon.
Suburbicon's like a 1950s, 60s kind of fucked up insurance fraud kind of movie.
All right.
Don't watch it.
All right.
If you kind of
value my
really
life. Just got it.
It's just a waste of time.
I won't watch it if you tell me not to.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean,
don't have to tell me twice.
Spoiler alert. He tries to fake the death of one of the family members and get money for it. When it didn't work out, he just ends up killing somebody. And it's just like, it's just stupid.
All right, then.
And Downsizing was good. It was good and kind of funny in points and stuff, but the ending in the movie, it just fucking ended.
That's what I feel like I remember hearing about it. It was like, it was originally a good movie and had a good like premise to it and stuff, but it's just like it came up a little bit short at the end. I didn't even mean to do that. It just came out. That
guys.
Stand-up comedian right here. Working on it. Don't worry.
It just, we were like watching it. We're watching it, like, okay, what's, and then all of a sudden this fucking credits started rolling, like out of nowhere. I was like, what? We both looked at each other. What? Is that fucking over? Like, really? Like, oh, it's terrible.
I mean, so in all fairness, I remember I watched Infinity War with my roommate, and he never saw it. And then it did the snap, and everyone turns to dust, and then like credits essentially start rolling. My roommate just looks at me and goes, "That's how they end it?" I'm like,
"Yep." Sorry, bud.
Actually, it's funny also because my one buddy Seth, his girlfriend, didn't know they were making an Avengers Endgame to like follow up Infinity War. So she saw the end of Infinity War and was like apparently hysterical, like they can end it like that. How are they just gonna do that? I was like, I love you so much for the fact that you're not telling her they're making another one.
Has he still not told her?
I mean, I think she might know at this point because like trailers and stuff have come out.
Yeah, it's true.
But like the fact that like I knew it, you knew it, like a lot of people knew they were making another one after it because we knew. Because like I think she isn't like super big into superhero movies until recently because of him.
Yep.
So we were on top of it. We knew it was originally Infinity War Part 1, Infinity War Part 2, and it got split into 2 different movies and all that. She didn't know that. So it was like she just assumed that was how that series ended, and it was just like, I love you, man, because of the fact that you just let your girlfriend just think that's how it ended.
That's harsh, man. But
so is life.
Harsh but funny.
Yeah. I mean, I would probably do the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I would let it go for like a month or two, and then maybe like 2 or 3 months later, be like, just sprinkle in, be like, oh, it looks like they're working on another Avengers movie.
Yeah. Just sprinkle it in, just casual conversation.
Yeah.
Oh. Huh.
Look at that.
Look at this. All right. Well, anyway, want to get into some news there now?
Yeah. I got news that I actually didn't put in Discord for our list. Which is kind of following up, I think it's either last week or 2 weeks ago.
I'm yawning.
Kind of breaks my heart to see this. Ben Affleck has officially retired as Batman. And he confirmed it personally on Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Okay.
Yeah, so he said it on Jimmy Kimmel that he is done with Batman.
Shit. Why?
Unfortunately. So Jimmy Kimmel asked him, and in response, Affleck said, I tried to direct a version of it. I worked with really good screenwriters, but just kind of couldn't come up with a version that couldn't crack it. And so I thought it was like, time. I'm reading this verbatim, by the way.
Gotcha.
I thought it was like, time to let someone else take a shot at it. They got some really good people, so I'm excited.
He didn't even have his own movie, though.
No, right? He had Batman vs Superman and Justice League.
He didn't even have.
And he made a cameo in Suicide Squad. From what I've heard.
I think he should have his own movie, but
yeah, whatever. I would really love to see him have his own movie. I just gotta hope that whoever they cast next as Batman lives up to Ben Affleck, because he is one that I think it might partly be the build, but it was also the facial expressions. Like I said before, he just does very good. The brooding and all that. So I hope they find someone to live up to it.
I don't know who though.
I mean, people were saying, I can't think of his name. Is it? I think it might be like John Hamm or something. Yeah, it's John Hamm.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
I think he was in like Mad Men or something.
He was in Mad Men. Yep.
He could potentially at least physically fill the role as Batman.
Probably.
Because Ben Affleck was a big, imposing, muscular Batman. Which is something Batman should be. He should be big and imposing, at the same time be scary fast.
And rich.
Huh?
And rich.
So it's kind of sad to see him go, but hopefully Henry Cavill sticks around as Superman. I know we talked about it.
Who can play better?
I know we talked about last podcast, but I really hope he sticks around too. Pretty much, actually, everyone that they casted so far, at least hero-wise, like Superman, Flash, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, like I hope they all stick around, because I feel like they are all pretty good casted. Like the Flash, I've heard mixed reviews about, but I feel like at the same time, like we haven't got to see. I was about to say Idris Elba. That's not Idris Elba.
No, he has Ezra
Miller. Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't. We've only seen him in one movie essentially, so we haven't got to see him. Actually,
he's a funny guy though.
Yeah, and he does a good job at being like a funny, quirky role. Which I don't think necessarily fits like the Barry Allen persona, but at the same time, like the way I look at it is like we've had these characters around for 50, 60, 70 years. Like odds are at some point in some timeline there was a persona of that somewhere.
Yeah, that's true.
So I would like to see all their heroes still stick around for a little while longer.
Yeah. Well, I apologize that your
it was very kind of heartbreaking to see that. But
I'm sorry, Matt.
Actually, this kind of is a good transition. Talking about I don't know if it's a movie or if it's gonna be a TV series. But so far, no, it's a movie. The Dune movie. Have you ever read Dune?
I just bought it, so it's upstairs. I have a collector's edition upstairs.
So
going to
rebooting the movie. They did a movie apparently a couple decades ago, like in the 90s or something. I think it wasn't the best received apparently. Or the 2001 miniseries apparently wasn't too well received, but they've kind of announced a lot of the actors that are going to be in it. And it's pretty star-studded, I would say. I don't know who this is actually.
What you got?
Who's actually the lead role. I'm gonna actually have to do a quick Google search. Because I don't know who this person is.
It's smart to Google.
Timothy Chalamet.
Who?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
I'm actually on his IMDb right now. He was in Interstellar. He was Tom at 15 years old. Which doesn't help me because I haven't seen Interstellar yet.
Really?
No, I haven't.
Awesome.
Yeah, this person I don't recognize really anything he's been in. So
what's the last name?
Chalamet, Chalamet. Apparently, he was in Call Me by Your Name. But he's playing this lead role. Rebecca Ferguson, who was in Mission Impossible Fallout, who played I don't know who she played, but she will play I think the mother of Timothy, the lead role.
Gotcha.
But the guy who played I think Finn, Oscar Isaac in Star Wars The Force Awakens and the new Star Wars trilogy,
okay, yeah,
is going to be in it.
Yep.
Stellan Skarsgård, the doctor from Thor, the older gentleman who gets possessed by Loki in the first Avengers and helps him build the whole machine. The second you see him, you would recognize him.
Yeah, probably.
It's the oldest.
Is he in the first Thor movie?
Yeah, he's in the first Thor movie.
Is he the old skeptical guy?
Yeah.
Okay. No,
yeah, that's him.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Dave Bautista.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Zendaya.
You mean Drax?
Yeah, Drax. Zendaya, who was in Spider-Man: Homecoming. MJ. But
okay.
I don't know what race she technically is, but she's MJ. She reveals herself as MJ at the end.
No idea.
Charlotte Rampling was apparently in Red Sparrow. I don't know what else she's been in. But she'll be in it. Javier Bardem. That's a name I recognize, but I don't know what he's been in off the top of my head.
Oh no.
I think you would recognize him. Oh, he was in Skyfall. He was in Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales as Captain Salazar. Like I said, Skyfall. It's a name I recognize, but not a name I might not necessarily know him by face.
That face, yeah.
I just know the name. He was in No Country for Old Men.
Oh, is he the main guy?
It might have been.
Does he kind of look
the pic? Actually, it might be. Yeah, it looks like it might be the bad guy in No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
That was one with Tommy Lee Jones, right?
Was Tommy Lee Jones there?
I always get No Country for Old Men and There Will Be Blood confused. I don't think
I've seen There Will Be Blood.
Oh, No Country for Old Men is the guy with the rifle, right? That goes around it shoots compressed air or something.
It kills cattle. It's just a little metal prod that shoots out really fast.
Yeah.
It's not a rifle. Yeah.
I think Javier Bardem is the bad guy in that.
Yeah.
Someone we got a lot of in 2018.
He is, yes. He is.
Josh Brolin.
Nice.
And then I think this is the most recent addition to the cast. Aquaman, Jason Momoa is going to be in it.
He's in Dune?
He's going to be in Dune. Or at least he's reportedly in talks to be in Dune.
Oh.
which
I'm in talk.
I'm happy for it because I think when Aquaman came out, I watched a video about like his career journey, and we talked about it before. I think where like using Game of Thrones, and no directors or producers thought he could speak English because he spoke a fake language in the Game of Thrones show.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I'm glad to see his, especially with like Aquaman and stuff, like his career just starting to take off.
Yep. Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, that's like a pretty.
That.
I feel like that's a pretty stacked list for.
Yeah, it's gonna cost somebody a lot of money.
I mean, if it's done right, it could make a lot of money. That was a good book. I listened to the audiobook of it.
22 hours.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, I have the actual book upstairs, and it's fucking thick. So
I think I have the book at my
like
parents'.
1,000 pages.
Yeah,
there was a Barnes and Noble sale, and I picked up like there's collector's editions.
Yeah,
and I got I was around Christmas, so it was 50% off. So the book's $25, so I got everything for $12.50.
Nice.
I got the Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Nice.
That's 5 books in one for $12.50. I got all the whole Sherlock Holmes collection, and I got Dune.
Nice.
And I got my dad the Star Wars trilogy for
nice
$50 total for four books, but like actually like like 15 books.
Like so, I always look forward to like Christmas time at Barnes and Noble because it's buy 2 graphic novels, get 1 free.
There you go.
So it's like my parents always like at this point like I have 2 bookshelves, and it's like to tell them what I want or like what I might want, it's just like too hard because it's like
please
Batman this volume this and this volume this, and it's just like they just kept me gift cards at this point, and it's just like a week or 2 after it usually goes into like mid-January for at least graphic novels, and it's just like scrolling through, it's like, well, it's buy 2 get 1 free. I have like $50 to Barnes & Noble. I can essentially read the entire current run of this character with that money. I think that's what I did with Wonder Woman. I got like 4 Wonder Woman graphic novels just to catch up. I had like the first 3 and didn't get the last 4 or something. So I was just like, all right, let's pick them up.
Fuck it.
I
think I still have $75 in gift cards to Barnes & Noble.
I have $25 to Target, which I need to figure out how I'm gonna spend. I'm thinking underwear and socks. Dude,
things you would never get when you're fucking.
Did I tell you I got new socks the other day? Last week, 2 weeks ago?
How does this spawn a conversation?
Because I'm being an adult and buying socks, and I'm holding over my beer right now. That's a little disgusting.
Okay, and
but they are so comfy. They're like, I think they're Champs socks, but they're like breathable, and they're so comfy, and like my feet don't sweat in them, and I felt so adult like buying them. And when I put them on, I was like, this was a good purchase. This was a good purchase. Amazing purchase. And they're black, and they got like different colors on them. I'm psyched about these socks, man.
Dude, I remember for Christmas, like, every year when you were like 8 until you're like 18, like, oh, I don't want socks or underwear,
clothes
nothing
in general.
Yeah, now all I want is like socks, underwear, like undershirts.
It's like
new jeans or something. Like, oh, dude.
When I bought these socks, I almost bought new underwear too. I didn't. Now it's like, Champs makes pretty good socks.
Do they make pretty good gotchas?
Do they make good dick holders?
Dick holders, banana hammocks. Do they make good ball grabbers? I've never heard anybody call underwear that.
I was gonna say, does your underwear grab your balls? Like,
no, thank God, no. It supports them, but cups them gently.
Cups the balls.
Yeah.
Why is it pulsing now? All right,
I don't know. That's the process of cupping. Anyway, yeah. Keeping in the same vein of like movies and television. I didn't know there was a Loki series coming out, but apparently that series, like one of those Loki series.
I feel like we touched on it briefly because I think there's also a Winter Soldier series that's in the works also.
Well, the Loki series has apparently picked up a Rick and Morty writer. And I'm going to see exactly who that be in this article here. Marvel's God of Mischief has a showrunner. Loki is one of the first series that Marvel Studios will be making for Disney's streaming service, Disney Plus, which has launched Michael Waldron as its point person. Waldron will write the pilot, act as show creator, and executive producer for the series. Tom Hiddleston is expected to star in the series, reprising the fan favorite character he first played in 2011's Thor. That's pretty cool. I'm glad they actually got Hiddleston to be Loki, because who else can play Loki right now?
No one.
It just wouldn't be right. It just wouldn't be right without him. So, yeah, I guess Michael Waldron. I guess since he's one of the Rick and Morty writers,
he's also
that would be good because that's funny. He's a funny writer, and he's writing for a funny character. Oh my god,
yeah.
It's like it.
I was trying to look up what else he's done, but there's nothing that I noticed.
Yeah. So sources say that the show will follow Loki as the trickster and shapeshifter pops up throughout human history as an unlikely influencer on historical events.
That's cool.
That's pretty
That's
fucking cool.
That sounds, because it's like it's still set in the Marvel universe, but it's not like directly seeming to affect anything that happens in the movies.
Yeah, this could just be something like, on the weekends.
It could just be like a fun thing. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Apparently other series coming out for the Marvel by Marvel on Disney Plus is The Vision and Scarlet Witch.
Interesting.
That'll be cool. Huh.
Interessante.
It just means one more fucking service I have to sign up for. God damn it.
Fucking hate it.
Yeah. It's fucking embarrassing.
Fucking right.
Yeah. One more thing here with movies and entertainment and television. Apparently, Nickelodeon's going to revive All That with Kenan Thompson as an executive producer.
Wait, yeah, so I didn't actually look at this link that you linked me to. Is this like they're like completely like shooting new episodes?
So, so apparently, of course, All That launched in 1994, and Kenan Thompson will serve as an executive producer. Nickelodeon expects some former cast members to make an appearance in the series. So I don't know. I'm guessing they're gonna just rewrite all new shit, right?
Because that was like a skit type show, right?
It was a skit, yeah.
Yeah.
Repairman, man.
I can only vaguely remember that show.
Principal Pin Pal, Ask Ashley. That's me.
I remember that. I didn't know if you were to say Ask Ashley, that's all me. If you were to ask me what that's from, I would probably say actually the Amanda Bynes show. But it's just like that's like all blur because it's like on Nickelodeon there's All That, there is the Amanda Bynes show, and there's other stuff that Nickelodeon was doing. So
yeah, no. I guess they're gonna be all new shows. But I would love if Kel comes on. Kenan and Kel again.
Yeah. And just like fun. Yeah. Like that's one of those things that I just think of where it's like anytime anyone mentions orange soda, it just goes
Kel loves orange soda.
Who loves orange soda? Kel loves orange soda. I do.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, I'd watch that.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, Nickelodeon probably start their own streaming service and put it on there.
Dude.
Oh. Whatever.
Okay, I just remember this. We got rewind a little bit to my past week.
What's up?
So, my boss stayed over one night because I live 2 minutes from where we were working, and he lives like 45 minutes to an hour, so it's just like more convenient.
Makes sense.
Yeah. We watched a show. I think it's on YouTube. I think that's where we originally watched it. Called Canada's Worst Drivers.
Okay.
And it's a reality show of essentially you take like 6 or 7 people and they're like, all right, you've been nominated by so-and-so for Canada's Worst Driver. And like they put them through all these tests to like try and help them get better at becoming driving. Funniest thing I've ever seen. You need to watch it because like
what?
Yeah, like they're talking to this one kid. I think he was like 20. And they're like, so you know, in your driving career, how many accidents have you had? He's like, probably about 20 to 30. And it's like, all right, how many cars have you totaled in your driving career? He goes, about 10. He goes,
What?
all right. He goes, how long have you been driving? He goes, about 10 months. It's like, dude. What?
Jesus Christ.
Like,
how many cars did he total?
It was like 10 cars or something in 10 months that he totaled. It was just like,
but
assuming,
30 accidents.
So I'm assuming also
accidents.
at this point, like, I'm pretty sure a car is considered total if it requires more to repair than it has value of.
Currently is valued at, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
so
know.
like if it takes like
$13,000
$13,000 to repair a vehicle, but it's only worth $10,000 at the time, it's considered total. So like I feel like after like the third or fourth car, the cars he was driving were just worth like $400
$400.
Yeah. And it's just like, well, the cost of labor alone, not even including parts, is more than what your car is worth is totaled.
Jesus Christ, his parents must be so proud.
Dude.
Fuck.
It's like, and we watched like 2 or 3 episodes, and I was like, at the end, I was like, dude, I'm hooked. Like, I need to know how this season ends.
Dude, I'm hooked.
Because it's like, at the end of every episode, they're like, you can try and get, you can graduate this driving class and get your license back and not be considered Canada's worst driver. And like, I think the first episode, the season we were watching, the guy graduated, and they're like, normally no one graduates the first episode.
Yeah.
But they were like, you're good at driving. You were just constantly looking at your phone, and like that's what was causing you to have accidents. And when we were with you and did like this and that and the other thing with you, you didn't look at your phone, and you were perfect. Like there's no fines or like any accidents or like no road rage or anything. Like you were perfect when your phone wasn't with you. And it was just like one of those things where it's like, I'm hooked now because I want to see who in that season is Canada's worst driver. Because there's a couple where it's like, you watch this, and I couldn't understand how bad they were at driving.
Maybe they're faking it.
I don't know, man. That's pretty fucking hard. Show. It is. But it also seems like one of those like more realistic reality shows. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, we're watching it and we're just laughing at how bad they were.
Jesus.
Yeah. You got to watch it. It's pretty fucking funny.
All right. I'll give it a peep. I'll peep it out. But
anyway,
some gaming news.
Yeah, you're right. I wasn't sure if I completely cut you off or if I cut you off at the end of it.
No, you're good.
Just briefly, what I found is apparently Nintendo is reviving a dead and buried, in quotes, dead and buried game.
No longer dead and buried.
Khan, who hang on. Earlier this week, Game Informer senior editor Imran, I don't know how to say that. IMRAN, sounds Imran. Imran Khan.
Yeah.
Stopped by the Kind of Funny Games Daily Show and ended up sharing what sounds like a pretty interesting rumor regarding Nintendo reviving a dead and buried game. He stated, "Let me hint at something, I guess, that this is a thing I'm going to write up at some point as soon as I get some more sources on it. But there's a game that's thought to be dead that Nintendo's reviving. And it's not one that people would expect. It was very much a title that is dead and buried, very officially canceled." So that makes me curious to what that could be. Like, what could Nintendo have been working on that they canceled, and then they're deciding to bring back?
They gave no indication.
That's all it said. Khan added that he's heard enough about this game that I'm almost sure it exists again. Beyond that, what the game might be is a mystery.
Huh.
Like I'm trying to think of any series that they didn't continue that would need to be revived that was considered dead.
That would make money.
Yeah.
That they aren't already cashing in on.
Because there's already I
don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah. Let me.
Speculation isn't even something I'm.
Yeah, because I feel like anything I would speculate, I feel like I've heard rumor of being in the works or already announced. Like Luigi's Mansion has been announced, right?
Maybe it's a Wario game.
Maybe.
Wario, whatever the fuck it was.
But it can't be a Zelda game. It can't be a Mario game. It can't be a Metroid game. It can't be a Kirby
Yoshi.
game.
Yoshi?
They're coming out with Yoshi game soon. Yoshi's Crafted World.
That. Yeah. Maybe a Wario game.
I'm very curious to see what.
Did they give us a time frame of when they would maybe?
No, that was all that was given.
So
like I'm scrolling through the subreddit right now to see if there's anything that could be possible. Yeah, like so. The 2019 Switch exclusive list for 2019 and beyond. January we had Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. January 18th there's Travis Strikes Again. Then March we have Yoshi's Crafted World.
Okay.
April there's Box Boy Box Girl. I don't know what that is. June, which we'll talk about shortly. Mario Maker 2.
Mario Maker 2.
Summer 2019 is Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Then there's Fire Emblem, Astral Chain, Zelda Link Awakening.
Can't wait.
Daemon Machina Town working title. And then Pokemon working title, Luigi's Mansion, Animal Crossing.
Oh, I can't wait.
Metroid, Bayonetta 3, and I don't know what that is. Shin Megami Tensei. I don't know what that is.
No idea. I don't play any of those.
So I'm
Japanese games.
Very curious to see what this dead end in the grave game could even be. Yeah, right? Just trying to think of it. It's like, what could it be? Because you can't even say it's Kingdom Hearts now because Kingdom Hearts 3 is
done,
out.
right?
But apparently in that article, there's also a possibility of Kingdom Hearts being ported to the Switch.
Beetle Adventure Racing.
That was oddly specific. Is that like an actual game? Or is that something where you just strung words together?
Nope, Beetle Adventure Racing. You just race with Volkswagen Beetles. I played it. I still have a friend 64. Look it up.
All right.
It's actually kind of a fun racing game. Vigilante 8.
So when I looked it up, I'm pulling it up over your face right now. It's when he said beetle, he meant like the car, Volkswagen, like the bug. Beetle. Yeah. I thought the insect beetle.
No.
And I was like, I'm down.
But
I'm down.
Beetle Adventure Racing is a pretty fun racing game.
I was
just shooting thing. Vigilante 8. But I don't know if these are all not Nintendo. I don't know if they're all Nintendo.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'll have to look up Nintendo IPs. I mean, it doesn't necessarily even say it's a Nintendo IP though.
That's true.
So
Nintendo is reviving. They didn't say they're reviving one of their own IPs. So just reviving a dead and gone title, right? I don't know. We can speculate all we want.
But there's a game that's thought to be dead that Nintendo's reviving. Yeah, it doesn't look like it says anything about it being a Nintendo IP. So for all we know, pure speculation here, not saying it's right. 99.999 repeated % sure it's not right. Could be Half-Life 3. Or Portal 3. Or Left 4 Dead 3.
Portal 3 would be great. I'd buy that.
I would
in an instant. I'd actually pre-order that.
Play it.
Yes, on Switch. Yes.
But yeah, so
yeah, fuck. I have no idea. I can't even begin to guess.
Battletoads.
Even though I just did. Even though we just began to guess.
Battletoads.
Battletoads. Road Rash. No, they're still. Are they still making Road Rash games?
I don't even know.
I don't know. Fuck. I'm gonna go with Beetle Adventure Racing or Vigilante 8.
All right.
Dino Crisis. Make a new Dino Crisis.
People were saying that after Resident Evil 2 got like solid reviews on the remake, they're like, let's do Dino Crisis.
Dude, Dino Crisis was fucking fun.
Speaking
I had that.
Of remakes.
Speaking of which,
Link's Awakening is getting a remake.
Awakening.
Which I played on Game Boy Color. Decent amount.
I did not. But after just recently finally going through and beating Ocarina of Time, I know. And now currently going through and absolutely loving Breath of the Wild, Link's Awakening is going to be a day one purchase for me. So
I'm excited.
We should play it together. Like, not like, of course we can't play it together, but like play it at the same time and review it and talk about it together.
Good. I might end up streaming it if I do get it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for it.
Do it up.
I'm excited.
Did we get any indication of when that would be coming out?
That is a good question.
Let's look this up. Link's Awakening.
I don't know if it did tell us.
I think it just said. So the remake was announced on February 13th. Wait.
Oh, it's announced February 2019. And we're release later that year, so it's 2019 at some point.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
But yeah, that looks cool. It looks like it's just a true re-imaging of the game. Yeah. It's just,
which I'm excited about.
It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be Switch too. It's gonna be on Switch. You can take it portable. It's just gonna be like
it was originally Game Boy Color.
You're 8.
It was Game Boy Color originally, so you could take it anywhere originally.
Exactly. So you can do it now, but at 28 almost, and have a bigger screen.
Not only that, but you could also dock it, and just
dock it.
Do this.
Dock it, and yes. So I'm excited.
You can't see, but my hands were making motions like I was pushing buttons. You couldn't see. I realized after I was doing it, it was off the camera, and it was just like,
you're just sitting back. I was like, what is he doing? But I always do this. Like, people like, oh, what are you doing that? I'd be like,
you being a crab?
No.
Being a crab?
Crab people.
Look like crab, act like people.
I always do this, but I don't ever play a game that I constantly hit buttons and rotate the sticks ever.
See,
so it's mainly just this.
I do this.
X. Look at the guy from World of Warcraft.
For those
South Park
listening, we were just miming what we do to play video games. Where Al's using a controller and I'm using a mouse and keyboard.
Just mouse keyboard.
Click. And I was.
Punch, click.
I was sitting back into my chair, like the guy from South Park.
Like the dude South Park World of Warcraft episode where he just is crazy. But anywho, yes, I am excited for Link's Awakening, and it looks really fun. Yeah, it just looks like they made it. It's like,
I think,
cartoony, fun.
Well, actually, I guess
Zelda game.
In Breath of the Wild, you can jump.
You can jump. This
was one of the first games that I think I can remember being able to jump, because you get a feather that causes you to be able to jump up in the air.
Nice.
Because in like A Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, you couldn't jump up. You could jump off of stuff. You could do like a backwards flip, but you couldn't jump.
You couldn't. Ocarina, you could just only climb, or if you're running across like a stream, you can jump across the stream. Yep. Nope.
So I think in this game, it's one of the first memories of having an item that causes you to be able to jump straight up. So
nice.
But speaking of jumping, because the next and biggest topic
speaking of jumping and dying
and jumping,
getting frustrated, and then making things to hopefully relieve that frustration.
Mario Maker 2 was announced, and I'm so excited. I'm excited. Like, I've
Smiling.
been almost contemplating buying a Switch for like a couple, or not Switch, like a Wii U for like a while, like even like for the past like 5 years since Mario Maker came out, just
Like
to play
recently
Mario
still?
Maker. Occasionally, the thought would pop into my head,
Damn.
but then it would disappear and not come back for like another couple weeks.
Okay. You don't have to do that now
because it's coming to Switch in June of 2019.
Not much longer.
Got
only 4 months. Right? 4 months?
Yeah, it's February.
What the fuck?
4 months until my birthday, too.
Oh, only 6 months till my birthday. I'm 27 and a half.
Yeah. Join the club.
Getting fucking old.
But yeah, I'm going
to
definitely get it for my birthday, and I'm going to have a lot of fun with that.
We're going to play together.
We're going to play. We're going to make levels for each other and say, fuck you.
I'm going to make levels that are literally impossible to
see, that's not possible because you have to be able to beat it to upload it.
Fine.
So, just so you know how people normally do that, in that case, it's making impossible levels. Impossible levels. My hand was behind the mic.
Quotes.
They make like a door like at the very top left corner of the map where you start, and like put a hidden block there with a vine so we can just go up to the door, and it puts you right at the exit.
That's cheap.
It's cheap, but it's beatable.
That's true. That's true.
So okay, I'm excited. It looks like they're adding like cool new mechanics. Like I don't think sliding was in the original one.
I don't know. I've only played it the original one. I played it a decent amount, but I haven't played it long enough to really. I didn't really make levels. I just played the main. They
added like the glass pipes in them that like it doesn't take you to a new screen. It just like takes you to another part of that area, and like you can shoot fireballs through those pipes, and it like comes out.
Yep. Different part of the level.
I'm excited.
The trailer for that looks very fun.
Yeah,
and just you can do anything you want just to make
so
it in a level. It's gonna be so fun.
Like I remember I went to bed the night of the direct, woke up in the middle of the night and just pulled up Instagram randomly because I couldn't sleep. And like one of the streamers I follow on Instagram was like a big Mario Maker player, and all the picture was of just Mario Maker 2, and I was just like
just
like Napoleon Dynamite, just
Napoleon Dynamite's brother.
Yeah.
That's good, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good year for games. Games are fun. Gaming is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
Speaking of 2019 games releasing, I was watching a YouTube video today of this guy I follow, and he does a lot of Borderlands streaming and videos and stuff, and he's claiming that his sources and stuff say that Borderlands 3 will release in 2019.
It's possible.
It is possible.
It's February right now. There's 10 more months.
Yes. He's saying that, quote unquote, his sources. I don't know this, again, take this with a grain of salt. His sources are saying that, Randy Pitchford has said he's going to be, in a tweet from like mid-January 2019, he's going to be at PAX East. And historically, I don't know one of these either. I'll have to look it up. But historically, Gearbox has like to announce things and release things and whatever at PAX East. So he's saying that Pitchford being there along with the team at PAX East means that something's going to be revealed.
Right. So, I'm excited.
And this is the same person who's like had all the news about the different classes, and some skill trees and stuff and abilities and whatnot. So I kind of trust him because I really want to. You know what I mean?
That could be a game that I buy twice.
PlayStation to play
and
with
PC.
Me.
I will buy on PC to play with my buddy Seth and Derek. I would buy it on PlayStation to play with you.
I'm sure we can find a third on PlayStation 2 as well. I'm sure Matt Eckler would play.
I'm saying it's PlayStation 4, not PlayStation 2.
I meant TOO.
I know what you meant, but you just...
Dude, PlayStation 2, I was thinking about bringing my PlayStation 2 back home. Back
You should have.
here from home. Because, oh man, so many good games for that.
Right.
But, yeah, I kind of believe this guy. I have to look up what his handle is or his name on YouTube, whatever. But I believe him because I want to. And he's saying that before that, prior to that, or either that or alongside of it, a Borderlands 1 remake will be announced.
I remember you saying that
and released prior.
the last podcast.
So,
you did
yeah.
say that.
Let me look this up really quick so I can kind of tell everybody who this is.
So that way, if he is wrong, we can all yell at him and harass him. No, don't do that. Seriously, don't do that. Don't be that guy. No one likes that guy.
His name is Supmatto. SUP.
Don't know who that is. Never heard of him. Not a real person.
So he's saying that there's going to be a pack feast reveal and for Borderlands 3, and then before that, or either before or alongside that, there'll be a Borderlands 1 release or announcement, and it's going to be awesome. And before that, I have to platinum pre-sequel. So
yeah, you do.
Fuck. But what are you about to say?
I was gonna say, do you have anything else?
No, that's what I was gonna say. But I have nothing else.
Cool.
And I just wanted to end it on a high note for me. Borderlands talk. You know how much I love Borderlands.
Oh, I thought you were gonna add like something else. You didn't. Okay, yeah.
Borderlands 3, woo.
And Mario Maker.
Border Worlds, woo.
Mario Maker 2.
Mario Maker, Link's Awakening, dude. It's gonna be awesome. If Animal Crossing also comes out within the next year, I'd be so happy.
How happy would you be?
That happy.
How happy?
Like happy enough to play Animal Crossing.
How happy would you be?
If I can get Mario Maker 2, Link's Awakening, Borderlands 3, and Animal Crossing in the same year, I'd be so happy.
Well, you're getting to, so don't be greedy.
That's true. Hey,
I mean,
half is better than
here's
none,
the thing: you
right?
don't want all of them this year.
That's true. I got to break it up.
Because if you get them all this year, you'll be like, I have all these games to play. I don't know what to play. I can't play them all. Like I am doing right now with all my games and all my comics I want to read. And
Jesus.
Yeah.
I have so many games I know I can't play. That's true.
Yep.
God damn.
All right.
I don't know. But anyway, yeah, let's wrap it up there and just hope that good games come out soon. That was it. That was puzzle 42. 42. 42. 2, 4, 4.
Dude, you missed out.
What? Wait, what?
You missed it. You missed a golden opportunity, and I just realized it.
What?
This isn't puzzle. This is the answer. What is it? The answer to life?
42.
Yep.
God damn
I
it.
just realized it. You even said Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy earlier, and I didn't.
I did mention Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Hang on. Do you want to hear?
Okay. Before we end.
Did you hear one of the reasons why it's? I don't know if it's confirmed or if it's just rumored of why I picked 42.
I thought it was just arbitrary.
No. So 42. I'm getting a spam call. Get out of here. 42 is on the ASCII sheet for like coding and stuff. It's the hex value, I think, or an asterisk. Asterisk. What is it? This little star on the keyboard.
Yeah, asterisk.
Which
asterisk.
Also, I don't know if it's in coding or if it's in something else, but generally that's used for a random symbol, which is also
wild card,
which can be anything. So one of the speculations is the reason you chose 42 was for the asterisk to be a wild card, to be the meaning to life can be anything.
You heard it here first, folks.
That actually, odds are people have heard it somewhere else first. I'm just regurgitating it.
I'm
I'm a little drunk to you.
Yeah.
And by you, I mean
drunk on me, drunk on your love. Anywho, that's pretty cool. I'm
trying to tickle you. Not pick your nose. That's disgusting. I can pick my own nose.
That's true. Everybody can. But anyway, on that note,
the answer to all life.
The answer to all life. 42. That might just be. I'll make that the episode title.
The answer to all life.
Puzzle 42. The answer to life.
All right, I'll allow it.
Cool. I'll allow it. Well,
pitter patter.
See you guys next week. Pitter patter. Let's get at it.